Hello! Hello, everyone. We are back. Going for lots of stuff. Not a whole bunch of stuff to do, but stuff to do. Let me move these out of the way. I was focusing the camera. These are songs. These go here. These go here. Stuff to do. So, all kinds of things. We've got one person to adopt with, or not to adopt, to level up with collectivism. What's on the agenda? We got Lights in the Sky, Nemesis, Hand. We've got settlement events to draw. We'll get doing that. Bunch of resources to spend. Hello, Rock. Bunch of resources to spend. Bunch of things to do. I don't know if some things we can do, but some things we don't have to do. We could do them just to do them, to get them out of the way. We'll have to look. So we have a variant of Hand to run. I didn't have time. I was going to sit down and look at it and think about it. But the Hand variant we're going to be doing is what Taste told me to do. So we're going to do that. We're going to do Taste's variant that he gave me for me to do. We shall figure that out. Yeah, we'll have to figure this. We'll have to figure it out. So that's what we're going to do with Hand here. I don't think we're going to do any kind of settlement phase stuff. Like a lot of trying to plan things out, a lot of like endeavors and things. I think we're just going to spend it and then try to get to this Hand, because the Hand fight's going to be something else, I think. So let's draw our settlement event. Now we don't get two because we couldn't take the Scout Lantern with us. So we've just got the one to do here. We'll roll down. So the fourth card, like we do. 1, 2, 3. Fourth card, Weird Dream. This is actually fine. Perfect time for Weird Dream. Normally I hate Weird Dream, but we're good. We don't have to worry about Weird Dream today. The, what are we doing? All departing survivors gain 3 insanity, which is fine. That's fine for today. Normally this is really bad. Normally it's really bad because we can't do, or, because everybody gets +3 departing insanity, so that means you instantly depart with everybody insane. But we're survival of the fittest this time, so doesn't matter. And we don't have to hunt because we're fighting Hand. So don't have to worry about rolling feet. The variant is, it's an alteration to the AI deck, which I'll set up. It's basically you just remove respect. Yeah, you remove respect. So we will do that. I got to clean up from things here. Alright, so Weird Dream does nothing. We just get +3 departing survival. I know that this is a huge thing. We've already done this before. We've got the strain. There's like all this stuff here. But it just is, if you're the only player, gain +3 insanity. So that's what Weird Dream is. So we don't have to worry about it. We gotta do Lights in the Sky now. Let me grab Lights in the Sky. Lights in the Sky. Spectacular light show erupts against luminous darkness above. Swirling vivid trails streak overhead. They lift everyone's spirits. Once per settlement phase with graves. 3 to every location when you depart this lantern year. Face painting, I think we have. You can get Quixotic. Interland. We have all these things, but I don't think we'll be doing any of these things. I think mainly we just want the settlement's collective imagination to set aflame. After rolling for any endeavor, you may add +1 or +2 to the result. So it's going to help for scrap gathering, which is pretty much what we're going to be doing. Bunch of scrap gathering. So we get to add +1 or +2 to the result. So that's good. So yeah, the variant is not like a beta thing. It's just something that Taste messaged me when I was talking in Lantern's Reign. He's just like, do this. So we'll do it. Alright. Bunch of stuff. So, nothing else is on the list. We're now Lantern Year 13. Let's go. Let's do collectivism. So collectivism, we are rank 2 collectivism. We'll roll on this. We've done this before. Wouldn't you always want the bonus armor? Yeah, you kind of would always want the bonus armor, but we can do it. But I haven't decided how I'm gonna. We might still just go have fun with the hand anyway. Even with the variant, we might still just go and have fun with hand. I do like we could still, there's things we could do that are still fun to do with the hand. So we'll look at it. The Murmurs of the Settlement. What is it? The Murmurs of the Settlement layer like a distorted harmony, multiplying into a monster's roar. You must persuade the survivors to communicate so that the settlement is guarded by the fiercest roar. Gain +1 Lumi and roll 1d10. So this is the Scouty Boy. 5 is you walk too close. Speak to immediately. The other survivors are put off by your familiarity, but you know that these bodies are not boundaries. Everyone is you, and the nearer you are to you, the longer you will live. Gain Legion. CC 18. We don't have that. We only have 16. So yes, we only have 16. So that's the end of that. We got +1 Lumi on Scouty Boy. +1 Lumi. So they go up to 4 Lumi. They're going to gain Legion, because why not? I don't mind if they gain it. They didn't have anything else anyway. So I'll go grab Legion. I also got to grab the Smog thing. Smog Singer Knowledge. Let me check the forum. We'll do that too. Technically, I have to do the forum first, so we'll do the forum before I do Legion. Smog Singer thing should actually technically be in there when I do forum, because you get it in the aftermath. So alright, let's go get Legion and the Smog Singer thing. Okay, collectivism. Collectivism, here we go. All right. So we have Legion, which does nothing really. So there that is. We just got to get someone else who has Legion before we can even do anything. Legion's an interesting one. Alright, now I got to get the monster one. Where are you at? Monster. So Relentless actually goes into the deck because we gained it in the aftermath. So Relentless is also just a theory. Does nothing. Let's put that in the deck first. Let's draw from it. Now we'll draw our 3. Then we'll put Legion in. So let's do this. Now we got a bunch of stuff to make. So let's see. Let's draw our 3 now. Then we'll pop Legion in there. So 1, 2, 3. Whoops. What did we get? Relentless did go in there. So did Guardian and Fingernail Door 3. That sucks. Whatever, I guess, with that. Guardian and Fingernail Door 3. Okay, now Legion goes in our deck. There we go. Put these over here. I don't think we'll be doing anything, especially now with Guardian and Fingernail Door, like, in the forum. That's not great. I would have wanted to pass... Oh, I guess we don't have a Grand Feast, so I guess I wouldn't have been able to pass it down anyway. Well, I wouldn't be able to randomly gain it with twins. So, alright. All kinds of stuff we can make. Let's innovate, and then I'll put up a poll for innovating, and then we'll start talking about what we're going to make. So, to innovate, we're going to use Love Juice, question, and a Bone. We don't really need the Love Juice. We got tons. I think we got 3 matchmakers who we came back with. Not really necessary. We're just going to use it as an organ. So use this. Let's go ahead and innovate. Again, I don't really know what we're looking for outside of, like, family. I think family is really all we're looking... Let's look in here. Yeah, family. Sculpture, I would maybe... See, the interesting thing... Now, here's an interesting thing that you could do with sculpture. Sculpture's so interesting because now, right now, if we were to get sculpture, I don't know how sculpture works, and I've asked for a tasting note for a long time on how sculpture works. But right now would be the most, like, prime thing for sculpture. So, say we draw sculpture when we innovate here. Let's go ahead and draw these 4 cards. Here we go. So, if we draw it, I'll explain it. Or I'll explain it after we draw regardless. So, okay, here we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. What are we going to get? Okay, we got sculpture. Okay, we got a bunch of other garbage, too. Bloodletting... So we're probably going to take sculpture. So it looks like... What? Okay, looks like I'm going to probably explain the sculpture thing since we drew a bunch of other garbage. Scarvigation, these are all garbage, so... Sculpture here. I don't know how this works. So with sculpture is... Always share... It's bolded. It's black. This knowledge in addition to others at the forum. So... What that could mean for always share, the way I take this always share is what it literally says. So when you share, that's these 4 cards, or these 3 cards that we now put aside, right? This is sharing, according to the rulebook. Doing this is sharing. So these 3 knowledges are now shared in the thing. Those are the shared in the forum. We decided to do that, or those were decided during the settlement phase setup, right? So that's when share would happen. So we've now shared these. We've got it. We've got them out there. Those are our 3. We're no longer sharing. Sharing is like... Oh, this is the wrong card. I meant to put forum up here. So sharing is this. Right here. It even says it. So during settlement phase setup, you shuffle a knowledge deck and you place 3 cards face up in the forum. Survivors may gain one of these knowledges by spending the Lumi cost listed on the card and returning it to the deck. Right? So, that we've done that. Those are the 3 cards. We did the act of sharing. Now sharing is over because you only do it during Sun with Face setup. So now with Sculpture here, you'd put this one out there in addition. So there'd be a 4th one out there, right? That's how I think it works. But the consensus seems to be that it's always there, regardless. Like, it just stays in the forum forever, right? That's what the other opinion is, that it's always going to be there forever. Even if I learn it, it doesn't get reshuffled in, right? Specifically, even the act of share here, when you read the act of share, it says, survivors may gain one of these knowledge by spending the Lumi cost and then returning it to the deck. So even the rules for share say it gets returned to the deck, right? Now, with this, what we could do here, because we'll probably take Sculpture, I'll put up a poll here in a second, but we could do this right now. With the person who just learned Legion, we could do this. We could spend an Endeavor and we could put Legion on Sculpture right now. So if we put Legion on Sculpture right now, we'll have it out there forever. Legion will never go away. It will be out there forever, and Legion is currently free. Right? Even when we level up Legion, it will be free. Now, the way Legion works is, when another survivor in the settlement has Legion, you advance this. So, if it doesn't go away, what we'll do is we'll put Legion on all of our 22 survivors, and then everybody will have like plus 22 strength. Because we're just going to give it to everybody, and everybody's going to rank it up. Like, instantaneously, everyone will rank it up, because we're going to learn it by literally everyone for free. Because it never goes away. Now, I've asked Taste about this. That seems incredibly stupid, if that is how it works. But maybe that's how it works. Maybe Sculpture will share Legion forever, and it will always be there, right? It says, in addition to others of the forum, it costs 1 less. So it will just always be there. And then we can just learn it by everybody, and then it will be insane. Because I know what the other Legions do when you rank them up. So we could just super exploit this like right now. But I don't think it works that way. I think I'm like the only... this has been a topic of conversation for a long time. And I think I'm the only one who says there's no way that this could work like that. But a lot of people say that it's always there, and it's shared forever, and it will never go away. So we could just learn Legion with every single person right now. We'll take Sculpture, we'll just learn Legion, it will instantly go to Legion 2, it will instantly go to Legion 3, because we're just going to get it for free. Right? It will instantly rank up. So here's the rest of it. We have 22 survivors, right? We put Legion 1 on there, and then we get it on 2 people for free. Then it becomes Legion 2. Now, then Legion 2 will be shared there, and then it will say, you may spend 3 Lumi to teach another survivor Legion, once per lantern year. Well, screw that. Like, this is just pointless wording, because we're going to have it on our Sculpture. Sculpture will lower the cost from this down to 1, and then Romantic will lower it down to 0. So then Legion 2 will just be for free, and then it will level up to Legion 3 when we get to 8 people. And then we'll just have Legion 3, and then it says you gain strength equal to the number of survivors with Legion on the showdown board. So then this Legion, everybody will have Legion. We could just have everybody with Legion, and you gain strength equal to the number of survivors with Legion on the show. Well, I said 22, but you'll gain 5. Everybody would gain 5 strength permanently with Legion. There's no way I don't see this being how it works. I don't see that being how this works. I refuse to believe that that's how it works. I wish, hopefully, we can get a tasting note on this, but so I don't want to do that. But we could, because these other ones are garbage. These other ones are just straight garbage. So I'm going to put up the poll. I've now explained the Legion cheese, and I've now explained why I don't think Sculpture would ever work like that. But I'll put up a poll now. When we have Sculpture, Bloodletting. So Sculpture, Bloodletting. Oh, Shrine. All right. There's our 4. Scarification, Bloodletting, and Shrine. All right. Albedo. Yes. Oh, did I accidentally type albedo? Oops, I meant scarification. Silly me. It says it's always shared. Right? Where's Sculpture? Yeah. The word always here is what's tricking, what's tricky. That's the issue. It's the word always. So because Sculpture says always share, that could possibly mean that when you learn it, it doesn't leave it doesn't. So when you learn it, it doesn't leave the forum. That's the thing. It's the word always here. So the main, some people read that is it's always shared, meaning it will never leave the forum. It's always there. Even if you learn it, you don't put it back in the deck. The way I read it is you just always share it. So when you share, and then I explain the whole thing. So I already explained the whole thing, how I think it works. But the contention point is the word always here. Now, there has been, we did answer some stuff about Sculpture, which I didn't know. So Sculpture, you can never make a second one, which is neat. That was also something I never really knew, but you can't. You can only make one inspirational statue, meaning you can never make a second one. Yeah. Yeah, only Sith deal in absolutes. That's true. Only Sith deal in absolute. Speaking of which, did I ever tell you guys the story of Darth Plagueis? I think it's fine. I think the word always is fine. I get it. Like, yeah, I get what people are saying. But, like, I think it's fine. It's hard. See, I still think the word always is fine. Right? So, for example, even if you were to casually, so I'm going to take sculpture. Sculpture, we're going to go back to that. I'll take this now. Okay, we'll take sculpture. We'll take it. All right, let me go back. I'll explain this. Um, so I think it's fine, right? So well, I meant 20. We could just take 22. We'll always have 5 strength, right? We'll always have it. We'll just give it to all 22 of our survivors for free. So it's ridiculous that that would work like that. But let me explain. So the word always, like you would say, for example, say like if someone were to ask like, what time do you go to the gym? And then you'll say, I always go at 7 p.m. Right? That's a fine answer. It means when you go to the gym, you're always going at 7 p.m. It doesn't mean 7 p.m. 365 days out of the year you're at the gym. It doesn't mean that. And I think that's the same thing with this context of always. It means when you share, and then as I explained, this is sharing. This is the thing. When you share, you always share that knowledge. It doesn't fundamentally change how share works. It just means that when you do share, you always share the knowledge. So like there's the other side of the argument is always there means that it fundamentally changes how share works. It just means it's always in the forum all the time. It never gets reshuffled. It never goes away. I think it's frustrating because yes, that's how I read it, but we really need the clarification. Really badly need the clarification. It sucks. It sucks that the word always is so flexible, but I know I agree with the word always being there because that's fine in casual talk. That's fine. It does like I said with the gym. When do you go to the gym? I always go at 7. It doesn't mean that I'm at the gym 365 days out of the year and I'm always at the gym. It means when I do go to the gym, I'm there at 7. I think it's an unfortunate. Yeah. Oh, Califax. 2 things. So the sculpture thing is what we're talking about, right? So we just got sculpture. We're talking about the word always in sculpture. So I just explained how you can cheese this if it works where it's always in the forum. So here's what I was about to do, or here's what we could do. I'm not going to do this because I don't think it plays like this, but I'll just explain it really quick. I could sculpture Legion, right? Legion's free. I sculpture Legion right now. I put Legion in the forum. I learn it with another survivor. It's still out there because that's how everyone thinks it works, that Legion will stay there forever, even if I learn it. So then I'll get it with 2 survivors. Then when I have 2 survivors, it will then upgrade to Legion 2. Legion 2 costs 2. The forum reduces that, and then romanticism reduces that. So even Legion 2's free. Then I just learn it with 8 survivors, so 6 more. And then I level it up to Legion 3 instantly. And then forever I can just teach Legion 3 to whoever I want for the cost of 2 Lumi. And I'll always have the Legion bonus. I think that's kind of crazy, especially because of how Legion 2 works. You may spend 3 Lumi to teach another survivor Legion. Like, if you sculpture it, this just becomes pointless wording in that interpretation. So that's the thing. We need tastes clarification because otherwise I could just cheese Legion to Legion 3 instantly right now and have everybody with Legion 3. So, we're not going to do that. Well, it doesn't. That's the thing. That's another thing that was asked. Because it doesn't reduce it down to a minimum of 1. Right? It could, but it doesn't. See, it doesn't say that. Where is it? It costs one less Lumi to gain. So this costs one less Lumi to gain. Romantic specifically puts that limitation on. Right? So this is another cannibalize and grave thing. Where's romanticism? Romantic. Romantic has this. Reduce the limit to learn a knowledge form by 1 to a minimum of 1. Yeah. There's multiple clarifications needed on sculpture. So I'm just not gonna engage with sculpture for right now. I'm just not gonna do it. We took sculpture because you guys voted for it, but I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to engage with it until I learn how to do it. I'm just not going to engage with sculpture. I don't know how it works. It's either mildly good or it's incredibly busted. And I don't know enough of how it works to want to engage with it. So I'm not going to. I took sculpture because sculpture's good. I agree. It was the best choice of the innovations we could have gotten, but I'm not going to do it. Yeah, I agree. I think that's how it works, but there's a lot of... I could be wrong. I'm not going to say definitively that that's how it works, and I don't want to mess up the campaign so badly, thinking that is definitely how it works. I don't see a world in which this works like that. Okay. So, let's just build a bunch of stuff. Let's talk about all the stuff we're going to be building. We're going to build a whole bunch of stuff. So we took sculpture. I agree that was the best choice, so we'll take it. Hello, Doug. We will take it. Sculpture. I got to add sculpture consequences. Put these back in the innovation deck. Where's the innovation deck? Innovations, here they are. I don't think we have sculpture consequences. Do we? There's nothing with sculpture, right? There's expansions with sculpture. Well, yeah, I'm just saying, yeah, sculpture's busted. We need clarification on sculpture. I think sculpture is insanely busted. Pottery. So put pottery in the deck. Okay. Yeah, we need a clarification on sculpture really badly. I'm really waiting for it. It's one of the ones that like. It's one of the ones I really want. There's a lot of things that are like nice to have clarifications on, but like sculpture, I feel like it legitimately is stopping me from doing things because if I play it wrong, it will have ramifications, like pretty big ramifications if I play it wrong. So, kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. Where did I put the deck now? Oh, here they are. All right, there we go. Put pottery in. We got this whip. Okay, we're going to build a bunch of fun stuff, and then we're going to do the hand. Then we do hand. All right, let's talk about all the fun stuff we're going to make here. So, we're going to make 2 hats. So that's 1 hat. This is the 2nd hat. So we're making 2 Smog Singer hats. 1 to go with our hybrid Phoenix set, and then 1 to go just with the singing set. So we're gonna make 2 hats. So we got 2 hats. What I say? Okay, 2 hats. Boots. No. Pipa. So we're going to make Pipa. So Pipa is fluted sever head, and then it's a hide and an organ. So we're going to spend these two, and then just an organ from storage. Some inoptic or irregular optic nerve. We saved like all of those. Singing set? No, I'm just making it because the hat's good. We already have the singing set. Like the only thing we didn't get last time was the hat. So, the reason why is because you can do hit song. Actually, the Pipa is gonna go. So Pipa's gonna go here. We're actually making a hybrid Phoenix set. So here's our current Phoenix set. So with the Pipa, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put Pipa here, where the folds are. We're gonna put the hat. We're gonna get rid of Chaos hat. We'll use Singing Hat here to connect the blue. Use the Pipa here to connect the red. Use the Pipa to complete our counterweight axe. So we'll complete both this, and then I have to make leather boots to complete the Phoenix set. So because we're missing a hat and boots, right? Because we got the waist. So we do a hat and boots. So I put the boots here to complete this green, Singing Cap to complete this, Pipa to complete this, and the counterweighted axe. So yeah, I'm gonna make leather pants too. But I need something to complete the thing for now. Yeah, We'll when I get Imitation Butcher Mask, we will do the rest of it. But for now, I just need something to complete the thing. Which that will do it. It will allow me to complete the affinities for the Phoenix placard, and it will allow me to do counterweighted axe. Have that complete. It's just a means to the end right now. Yeah, it's just a means to the end. Just to get things done. But yeah, leather is what we'll do. Leather boots. And then when we get the Imitation Butcher Mask, we will complete the, what's the other one that goes with the Butcher Mask? I forget. Well, I don't want to complete the set. I just want to complete the butcher's. I just want to beat the butcher's mask thing. The set I don't care about, but so that's what we'll do. Complete this. Yes, we're gonna do hand. We're gonna do the thing that Taste suggested. We'll do that. I don't know if how we'll do that. I might still just go naked in fist and tooth with all bunch of luck. Yeah, it's one. I don't really care about completing the armor set. Just the mask. The mask is good enough. Just the affinities on the mask is good enough. We'll make a full lantern set next. All right, so we made Pipa. I gotta erase this irregular optic nerve. Or no, we'll Eye of Immortal. That's an organ. So we'll get rid of Eye of Immortal. Now we've made Pipa. What else? Oh, I needed singing gloves? No, singing boots. What were singing boots? That will complete the singing set. Oh, pink flesh and hide. So yeah, singing boots. That's this. So delicate hand and a hide. That's singing boots, or pink flesh and a hide, whatever it was. So that's singing boots. Then we have what was the other thing I wanted to make? Oh, leather gloves. I said leather boots. What are leather boots? Leather boots are a leather and a hide, right? Yeah, so leather boots are a leather and a hide. We'll spend an endeavor. I don't even have my endeavors out, but here's a leather and a hide. So leather and a hide. Make singing boots. That will complete 2 sets. We'll have 2 piecemeal sets. And then we'll start making iron. So we got like 4 scrap. We can make an iron to turn that into, was it the Grimjaw? So with the iron and a perfect bone, we'll spend a perfect bone to make Grimjaw. We just have to do iron here. We have to make it. And then we'll do a bunch of scrap scavenging with all the rest of this stuff. So, let me go grab all that stuff. We'll rearrange our gear grids. Activate Pipa, activate our Phoenix placard, activate our hats. Alright, let's go. Pipa. Two singing caps. 1 singing boots. 1 leather boot. Where are you at, leather boots? One leather boots. Won't be able to activate the leather boots, but that's okay. And Grimjaw. Technically don't need to bring Grimjaw with us because no monster resources on hand. But, alright. Let's redo our grids while you guys defeat this elf. So you can get your meat cubes. Alright. Let's put this together now. We want this. Put the elf hat on someone else. Let's move down the counterweighted axe. Move the folds. Move the gauntlets. It's too bad the chaos hat is an accessory. Move the almanac. We get Pipa, so we got leather boots. Singing cap. Okay, there we go. So we want this down here, this to go here, this to go here, Pipa, okay. So we get counterweighted axe here. We want this here. This here. Yeah, that'll work. Might as well activate both of these for now. Oh wait, we can't activate Singing Hat. That's fine. We don't need to activate Singing Hat right away. It'd be nice, but we don't need to do that. Yeah, this will work fine. We'll figure out a way to get the Singing Cap activated next time. But for now, that will be what we'll do. So we'll activate Counterweighted Axe. We'll activate Pipa. Activate the Phoenix Placard. We just won't activate Singing Cap, which is fine. I mean, we're going to fight Beast of Sorrow. I'm not too worried about Beast of Sorrow. We don't need Singing Cap activated. So that's the first gear grid. Activates all that stuff. Next, let's see. All right, let's get... So, we want... yeah, I could use Scav Kit. See, but the, next year we'll use Scav Kit. It doesn't really matter, because we're going to fight the hand. I got to bring out the... There's no monster resources anyway, so I'm not going to bring out the Reaper Jaw and the Grimjaw and Reaper Jaw to fight the hand. There's no monster resources. So I'll bring the Scav Kit on the Scout, and then wear the Stoneface Cloak, and then just hide with the Scout. And bring the Scout Lantern. And then next year, I'll use Scav Kit, and we'll move all this around. But for hand, like, it doesn't matter. When we go fight the cat, I'll change it around. But like I said, for hand, this doesn't really matter for hand that much. I mean, the other thing I could do is, like, I could switch it up. There's no need, like, this. The other thing I could do here is I don't need to use Counterweight Axe with this. I could move all this down, get rid of Counterweight Axe, and make this the gear grid for the Scab Catar person. And then I could use the Scab Catar to activate this too. The Diamond Scab Catar? Yeah, the Diamond Scab Catar has a down green. So, like, I don't need this to be the Counterweight Axe person. Maybe you got a weapon. Check the weapons. So there's also a weapon for the elf. You might have gotten the rapier. So yeah, we might make this... I might just make this the Scab Catar person too. Because Scab Catar, I wouldn't even need the leather boots. Scab Catar, I could put Scab Catar here to activate the green. Put Pipa below the Scab Catar. There's a whole much stuff I could do. But for right now, it's fine. Yeah, so check to make sure you didn't get the rapier. Alright, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I need singing cap. Alright. Singing cap. So... This one's going to take a minute to rearrange. I got to make sure to put... So if I use the elf hat, I got to put the almanac and the pick back on that person. So this is going to take a second. Let me think about this. So I got to go pants, hat. pants, hat, gloves. So man, this gear grid's not very easy. Here I can switch this. Let me start another elf. While I do all this gear gridding. So we do this to this to this. Okay, that does that. Do the keeper knife and the luck charm. This and almanac. No, this and boots. And then we do the almanac and the pick. Yeah, this is a little bit messy of a gear grid, but that's okay. This is a messy gear grid, but it's got to be this way. I mean, it doesn't have to be this way, but okay, there's this messy boy. So we can still bring out our pick, still activate Almanac, and we can still activate our luck charm. So should be fine. We have hit song still. We have singing cap activated. Not the best gear grid in the world, but it is what it is. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this one out later. There's really no need to explore that one super much. Alright, so next we want so this person, because they don't have sucks now, so what am I going to do with this? Let's move this to here. Rearranging all of our stuff here. Okay. Do we want really no affinities for the hand? I mean, it doesn't matter. If I'm gonna fight the hand naked. Like I said, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna send 3 guys out naked with fist and tooth, and I can send 5 guys out with fist and tooth to fight the hand, because it doesn't matter. The hand's defeat, like, I'll send 5 guys out to fight the hand, right? Without applause in there, like, there's no reward. So without applause, we have no retired survivors. So the defeat does nothing. So we're going to send out 5 naked survivors, and I'm going to hope to get that crit. Like, that's what we're going to do against the hand. 5 naked survivors, fist and toothing, and we hope to get the hand. Maybe I'll bring a founding stone, and I'll hope to get the hand. Or to get the one where he just goes for respect. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hope for the crit with the hand, get the crit, and be done with it. Yeah, there's no applause. I don't have Discord pulled up. Califax, I know you just what was it? Uh, what was the thing? It was remove applause and add a trait, right? What was it that Tay said? Remove a. Oh, the crit is removed from hit location as well. Oh, okay. So there's no crit. Okay. So the crit's removed and applause. All right. Let me rethink this. So there's no crit and no applause. All right. Oh yeah, I do want to mention this too, because I haven't used it. But here's Elgnurk. Elgnurk. So there she is. I didn't use. She wasn't on the. There was no way we were going to be able to run into her last time. Not against the level 2. But I will use Elgnurk when there's a chance. When there's a chance for it to happen, right? So I'll use her when there's a chance. But there was no chance on a level 2 Smog that she could have appeared. That's why I didn't put her out. Oh yeah, if you trigger it knows, you move the finale to Lantern Year 21, which I definitely don't want to do. Which is why I want to do the where I don't want to do anything. Yes, she is. I didn't use her. There was no chance, no shot we were going to run into her. No shot. I'm going to do it tomorrow. The Valentine's Day thing is through the 15th, right? So we'll take our Valentine's thing tomorrow for our +1 population, so we can do it with a grand feast. So we'll do that tomorrow. When we have grand... Well, that's if we win against Hand, which I doubt we will. But I can't trigger it knows, because if I trigger it knows, we will get super wiped. There's no shot I could take the God Hand at Lantern Year 21. No shot I take the God Hand Lantern Year 21. Not like this. Not without... I mean, you could do some infinite insanity. If I got really lucky and I got Game Master, I could take Hand, or I could take God Hand. But I would need to get really lucky. Or no, I wouldn't even. There's no shot I could take him Lantern 21 because he would remove it knows, or he would have it knows. So I wouldn't even be able to. I wouldn't even be able to cheese it with Game Master. All right, so we don't want the Elf Hat. We'll save Elf Hat off here to the side here. What were we making? Oh, Grimjaw. So let's how many endeavors do I have? So I have 1, 2. I gotta get these all out. Let's see how many endeavors we have. So we had 5 returning survivors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many of them are Tinkers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 10. So we've got 10 endeavors. Then we have 2 from Collective Toil, so that's 12. We should have like 13 or 14, right? 13? I think we should have 13. What I have last settlement when I had set it all up from like... We should have 13. What am I missing? We don't have cooking, right? Am I missing one from cooking? I'll just go with 12 because I can't remember. I should have I thought we had 13 yesterday. I don't know where I got that other one from. That's fine. We'll just take 12. 12 is like fine. All right, we'll spend 1 endeavor to make leather, and then I made the leather boots. Spend another endeavor. Let's roll for scrap smelting. Or let's roll for scrap scavenge, I guess. We just need to save one endeavor for scrap smelting. So let me put that there. With scrap scavenge, just an insane amount of scrap scavenging. Where's scrap scavenge? Where are you at? Weather, weapon. There we go. So, with scrap scavenge, we can do this like 10 times. Let's go. Here we go. Scrap scavenging. Remember, we have lights in the sky. So, scrap scavenge. We get it on a 4 through 9. So 4 through 9, we get broken lantern because we have lights in the sky. 1 to 3, we have to spend a survival. So, who was doing this last time? Somebody had a ton of survival. It was like one of the intimacy people. What was his name? Here he is. Oswald. Oswald's who we did it with last time. So let's do it with Katie, the other person who has 6 survival. Okay, Katie. Oh yeah, Memento Mori after hand. We'll do that. We're going to get tons of endeavors after hand. I don't even know how many we'll get. So here we go. Katie, she's got 6 survival. So we're going to scrap scavenge. So because of lights in the sky, anything 1 to 3. 1 to 3 or a 10. So here we go. Scrap scavenge. That's 1 broken lantern. So I'm just going to mark these with the endeavors here. So let's turn all these up. So these are all unspent endeavors. We have 10 of them. Here we go. So we got 1 iron, or 1 broken lantern, 1 survival. So that's a survival. We can do this 6 times. Another survival. It's a broken lantern. It's a broken lantern. It's a broken lantern. It's a broken lantern. No, it's a survival. 1 to 3 is a broken lantern. That's a survival. This is terrible. That's a broken lantern. It's a broken... No. Well, we don't have to add the... Yeah, so we won't add to that. So that's another broken lantern. So we got 6 broken lanterns and 4 survival. And now we scrap smelt, which I don't think we can fail on scrap smelting because we got the +1 to... We can add 2 to the roll, right? Where's scrap smelting? Yeah, so we're definitely going to get the iron. We only need 1. So on a 8 plus, we can make as much iron as we want. Oh, good. We can make as much iron as we want. All right, let's make as much iron as we want. How much iron do we want? So I have to mark 4 survival off of what's her name. So we have 1, 2, 3, 6. So we got 6 broken lanterns. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6 broken lanterns. And 4, well, 6 broken lanterns, and we got 2 from the actual thing and 2 whistle tooth. So we can make 3 iron. Might as well make 3 iron. Do we have any more in storage? If I have 2 in storage, I'll make 4 iron. We do not. Yeah, we do not. So we'll make 3 iron. One of which we'll make for the Grimjaw. We'll do that right now. So we use iron and a perfect bone. So we'll just save the whistle tooth in case I need a bone level 2 node or something. So we'll save the whistle tooth. Spend this, spend this, spend this. Make 3 iron, save 1 whistle tooth. Let me record a whistle tooth. Yeah, 3 iron's good. We'll probably. I mean, we're gonna start working towards. This is so odd. Why does it always come down to Califax and a bot? You say it's rigged whenever I win a battle royal. I think it's rigged whenever Califax plays. He's rigged the game against the elf here. So we actually get 2 iron. Because I'll spend 1. So 2 iron. I mean, spend this perfect bone. So we made 2 iron. Oh, is that what made it do frenzy? So we don't need any of this because we're not going to do this. We're going to do this next time. Oh, I forgot. We need to do I need to get Physiognomy 1 out of the deck. Where did I put the actual knowledge deck? I forgot. We have Physiognomy 2 now. Where did I put our knowledge deck? Right here. So, we got Physiognomy 2. So we can get that out of there. So let me go grab Physiognomy 2 as well. Legion 1, I forgot to put in there. Alright, Physiognomy 2, and then we're going to naked up the hand. Physiognomy 2. What is Physiognomy? Facism, right? Yeah, Facism. Where you at, Facism? There it is. Physiognomy 2. Sick. Physiognomy or whatever. Physiognomy. Physiognomy 2. There we go. It's a good one. That is a good one. Hopefully everybody got their meat cubes. Yes, we're going to kill the hand. Well, we're going to fight the hand. I don't think we're going to kill it. But we're going to have a fun time fighting them with 5 naked survivors. We're going to do... Does it make sense to fight the hand? I'm going to do it. Taste said fight it like this, so I'll do it. I mean, there's no reward to it, but I'll fight it. Sure. Yeah. We're going to fight it with 5 naked survivors. Because I would fight it, right? I would fight it, but I don't want to fight it because I don't want to lose, I don't want to lose gear. If I actually tried to fight it, I'd have to, and I don't have that thing. I didn't make fresh acanthus, right? No, there's no reward. Even if I do it, I won't be able to get to... No, without applause, right? Without applause, even if I did get to... No, you don't lose the dreaded pack for a nemesis. I don't even think you lose dreaded pack for the nemesis. I think you just get the don't you just trigger recovery and it doesn't even matter? Let me look at what recovery team does. I thought recovery team you can only lose gear. And if I have no gear to lose, I just get the dreaded pack. Right? Can you even lose the dreaded pack from recovery team? What's the name of that actual event? I know when you lose logistics of death. Yeah, okay. Hold on, let me look at log. Well, there's a tasting note on it, and you can only lose the dreaded pack very specifically, only when it tells you to lose the dreaded pack. Where's logistics of death? Logistics of death. If the survivors were defeated by a nemesis monster, recovery team. Yeah, recovery team. Complete a archive all gear and resources. There are no bodies to recover. In addition, the survivors failed to half kill the monster. Rampages through the settlement. Archive 2d10 random pieces of gear. Yeah, so is it? Let me see. Where's Scout? No, I thought it was. Um. Hold on. Now I have to reread this. Well, per Outskirts rules. I thought there was a tasting note on this. As for what the outskirt rules were supposed to say, for if you lose without it, or if you full TPK, you don't lose dreaded pack. I thought that's what it was. I don't have Discord open, so I can't check the thing. But I could have sworn. Let me look again. Um. Oh yeah. So yeah, it does. It's actually on page 101. So the only way you can lose. So if the scout dies alongside with the hunting party, or if the scout dies along with the hunting survivors, the settlement prospects are dire. Everything is lost to darkness. So then you do lost to darkness, and the only way you can lose that is uh, if you happen to actually lose the dreaded pack in Lost to Darkness. Otherwise, you don't actually lose the dreaded pack. It's so weird that that's how that is, but I gotta look at Lost to Darkness now. So yeah, Lost to Darkness. All gear and resources belonging to the survivors is lost to darkness. Archive them all. A naked survivor squirms out from another course. Archive all resources. During the reckless run, they disturb something. Yeah, I forget exactly how this is wording. No, sending the scout's not mandatory, which I won't do. I'm not going to send a scout. I'm just going to send 5 survivors. I'll have to find this again. I'll look it up. It's a very weird clarification on how to lose the dreaded pack. Oh yeah, the cracks in the ground note. Yeah, it is. It's the cracks in the ground note. Unless something tells you specifically that you lost the dreaded pack, you don't lose it. Yeah, I'm not going to send the scout. I'm going to send 4 naked survivors. All right, let's go. 4 naked survivors. Let's go. We're going to hand it up. 4 naked survivors. Yeah, we're just going to send 4. I don't even think you can send 5 if you don't send a scout. Like, sending 5 is only the scout. So... Alright. No, we have to do it. Should have taught everyone Legion. I'm not going to do that. I'm definitely not teaching everyone Legion. That is 100% not what we're doing. I'm definitely not going to do that. I don't know how that works. So, like, 100% not using that, for sure. Yeah, I'm going to send 4 out. We're going to fight it. Then we'll go right back to the settlement phase. Where are we at, hand? There you are. Let's go. Yeah, we got Legion, but I'm not doing that. No. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna do that. I don't know how it works. I don't know how sculpture works. I don't know how it works. I honestly don't know how it works. I don't even know how it is intended to work. Let's get this. Get this. These out of the way. Smog goes out of the way because we'll probably fight Smogs after we fight. I don't know. I don't even know how sculpture is meant to work, so I'm not even gonna do anything with it. Let's get the hand deck. Yeah, you can lose it. Yeah, you can lose it to the dreaded. You can lose to dreaded pact to Lost in the Darkness, but if you don't or other things, you don't lose it. Right? Right? Like, so cracks in the ground. Yeah, it's the cracks in the ground one where it says like you don't lose it even though you died. And you died. You don't lose cracks in the ground. Like, cracks in the ground doesn't make you lose it. So even if you were to like lose the dreaded pact, even if you were to die, say the scout died on the hunt, as long as you don't do Lost in the Darkness, you don't lose the dreaded pact, which is so odd. But even if you died and were told to archive all your gear, you still wouldn't lose the dreaded pact. It's so bizarre. Showed on the hand. Giant stone face. Yeah, you don't lose it to crack in the ground, even though you're told to archive your gear. Giant stone face. We're going to do it. Wait, did I do it the wrong way? No, I did it the right way. Stone column terrain card, Random terrain, meh. Place nemesis center of the board, survivors. Aftermath, meh. Alright, let's send out... Alright, we're not not going to set up all that terrain because it doesn't matter. We're not sending out anybody with... So, let's look who we're sending out here. Probably going to send out... Who do we send out? So, I'm going to send out, so we have these 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Gilded Codpiece, the crit one. We'll get rid of that one. All right. So we're sending out Boba, Bibba, Bibba and Boba, and Rick, and Terry. Bibba, Boba, Rick, and Terry. Alright, let me get my hand deck. Poor Bibba, poor Boba, poor Rick, and poor Terry. Alright, let's go. Hand. So these guys have no knowledges to use. Bibba, Boba, Rick, and Terry. All right, Bibba, Boba, Rick, and Terry. So I gotta look for Gilded Codpiece. Okay, this is the one that's gone. So this is the one that has the critical hit. The one that I could have killed it with. So Gilded Codpiece is gone. So we'll remove that. There's the rest of the hit location deck. We're just going to set this to the side over here. Next we have... It's going to do Ghost Step, Suspicious, Lenses. Okay, so it's going to have 10 basic. This is not going to end well. Probably. That's a fair estimate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we just got to remove one of these cards. Whatever that happens to be. That one. Okay, here's our AI deck. Let's go. Here's our hit location deck minus Codpiece. Let's go. All right. Bibba, Boba, Rick, and Terry. They're ready. Let's go. Bibba, Boba, Rick, and Terry. You've got this. 8 endeavors. That's what I also estimate. 8 endeavors. Let's go. Bibba, Boba, Rick, and Terry. Let's see. What do you think is going to be faster? It's a race. Here we go. All right, Bibba, Boba, Rick, and Terry. All right, here we go. Let's get the hand hit location shuffled. You guys think you can kill a Lope faster than I can kill or get killed by the hand? Bibba, Boba, Rick, and Terry. Let's go. All right. What's this one? Oh, that's the other AI that's removed. All right. Just gonna put them all a couple spaces apart, like this, so he can quickly just go to where he needs to go. All right, first AI. Huh. Soft chuckle. The noise fills the survivors with an unprecedented dread. All non-deaf survivors lose 1 survival and roll 1d10. Each survivor's or adds survivor's courage to the result. On a 15 plus, the survivor is knocked down in fear. Otherwise, they suffer 5 brain damage, gain -1 accuracy token, and full move away directly from the monster. Well, soft chuckle might make this quick. You guys might not even get to fight the lope before I die. These guys have no insanity. So, they're all going to lose 1 survival. So that's going to bring them all down to 2. Because I only have 3 departing. Well, I guess they were probably at 4 because they had never departed before and I had named them. So we're just going to say they all had 4. So I'm going to bring them all down to 3. Alright. Now, add each survivor's courage to the result. On a 15 plus, that's not going to happen. All these guys don't have any courage because it was before we had Saga. Otherwise, they suffer 5 brain damage. All right, here we go. So they're all going to take brain trauma. So, Biba, or Boba. We're starting with Boba on brain trauma. Here we go. 8. Gain a random disorder and 1d5 insanity. So, 2 insanity. Okay, 2 insanity. I'm not even going to do the random disorder. Okay, brain trauma for... Who was that? That was Boba. Let's go Biba. A 3. Lose 2 levels of... That's fine. Alright. Didn't have anything. Rick. Ooh, Lantern 10. He's frenzied. 1d5 insanity. He goes up to 2 insanity. Rick is at 2 insanity. Let's go. Alright. And... a 2, that's Mortal Terror. The survivor is dead. Who was that? Terry, no! Terry's Dunzo. Just like that. Turn 1. Terry's Dunzo. Alright. Mortal Terror for Terry. Done. Not looking good. It looks like I'm going to win this race. Alright. We're down to 3 survivors. That was Soft Chuckle. Terry's Dunzo. Now what? Full move directly away from the monster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Survivor's turn. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should I dash? No, we'll save to dodge. All right, that's my turn. Here we go. Next, liver blow. Survivor with the most green affinities. That's everybody with 0. So here we go. Biba will be blue. Boba pink. And black. Here we go. Here we go. Highest one is the one who gets targeted. The black dice. So 9. Who is that? Rick. Okay, Rick is getting targeted. Perform Ghost Step. Yoink. What happens with Ghost Step? 1 brain damage per monster level. Okay. That was Rick. He had no insanity. So he's going to suffer brain trauma. So let's do brain trauma first. A 4. He's going to flee. You were knocked down and suffer knockback equal to your movement towards the closest board edge. Oh, so he's still going to be in range because he's going to go there. He's going to be knocked down. And he's going to gain 5 insanity. All right. So he's at 5 insanity. Let's go. All right. Oh, wait. Actually, he would have just filled in his heavy. Ah, that's okay. That's okay. He's knocked down. Let's go, Rick. Okay, so now we do the rest of Liver Blow here. 2 speed, 2 plus for 5 damage. He missed once. I can't believe it. I guess we could dodge. Rick will dodge. Rick is dodging. That's the end of that. Okay, Rick's knocked down. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's Bibba, right? Yeah, Bibba. Boba. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Fist and Tooth with Boba. 2 speed, hitting on A+. Got a hit. Let's go. This is Impervious. It's a reflex. Miss. Let's see. You managed to slip past the hand's defenses, but cannot with its, connects an indestructible sheath, which only enrages the monster. The attacker gains priority target token and 1 courage. Good job, Boba. You still have the priority target. All right. That'll be that. Next. Oh, it's a duration card. When this is drawn face down, proudly raises a single figure. When this card is drawn face up. Okay, there we go. Duration card. Rick stands. Let's go. We're going to attack. Let's go, Boba. Boba got 2 hits. No, 1 hit. Because he hits on A+. Boba got another hit. Let's go. Sweet. No lenses are open. Critting on a 9. That's a failure. Nothing happens. Let's go Rick now. 2 speed, hitting on 8s. Nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. Full power kick. Or full power flick. When this card is drawn face up, target the survivors with the most armor points. They're all even. No one has any gear. So, here we go again. Pink, blue, black. The highest one to get rolled. Highest result. It's a roll-off between these two. Highest. Pink. Okay. Target is Doom. Go step, then attack target. Whip. She's going to take 1 damage. Comes down to 1 insanity. And then attack target. Which is what? 2 speed? 2 speed, 2 accuracy. Actually hit once. He only has 1 evasion. So they're hit once for 4 damage. Where are we taking that 4 damage? To the waist. That's a severe waist. Alright, severe waist. Gotta get out my cheat sheet. Severe waist, here we go. A 7. Broken hip. Can no longer dodge. -1 permanent movement. Gain a bleeding token. Alright, bleeding token. Okay. She's knocked down during knockback. There's no knockback. Instead of stopping as far as... Okay. There's no knockback. because no lenses are open. Okay. So she's knocked down. There we go. Next. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next AI, another duration. Take your best shot. When this is drawn face down, the monster turns face away from the most possible. Then, okay. Face away. That's the end of its turn. Let's attack it. Here we go. 2 speed. 1 perfect hit. The trap, probably not good. 4 basic action. Targeting all survivors. 1 at a time. Starting with the survivor that drew this card. Modify each basic action depending on what lenses are open. Survivor with King Step. No one has that. Alright. Basic action. Basic action. Where is it? Basic action. Okay. Starting with the survivor, doesn't even have to move. Alright, here we go. 2 speed. It's rolling really badly, but 1 is a hit. So it's going to be damage 5. That's going to be a severe. To the head. Okay. Let's roll the head. Lantern 10. She's going to survive. Lantern 10. Where did I put my cheat sheet? What's Lantern 10 on the head? Head. Lantern 10. Destroyed tooth. Knock down. And knock back 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's fine. Then he goes in the corner of the board, but then he comes back. It's going to be 2 speed. It's 2 hits for 2 severe injuries to the head and the legs. Let's go head first. 1, Dunzo. This was Boba. Boba's Dunzo. Then he moves to the farthest board edge. Then he comes back. 1 hit. That's a severe to the arms. A 2. I'm pretty sure that's Dunzo. Yep, that's Dunzo. 2 is Dunzo. That's Rick is Dunzo. That's the end of the full speed. Placed in the center of the showdown board, then he goes away and he comes back. Or he doesn't come back anymore. Alright. Yeah, it was Ghost. Well, Ghost Step doesn't really matter because they didn't survive. But yeah, they would have. They all have enough insanity. One of them has 4. One has 3. One has 5. So they would have had enough insanity to survive. Alright. That's the end of that. I gotta reshuffle the hit location deck. You guys killed the Lope faster than I could lose to the hand. Congratulations. Good job. Just crushing. Alright. Back to take your best shot. While this is in play, the monster gains -1 evasion. If the trap card is revealed for any reason, place the monster behind the revealer. The revealer suffers the following. Oh, but this didn't happen. So when this is drawn face up, draw AI. Okay, so now we just draw another AI. I didn't reveal the trap, I drew it. So draw another AI. Thunderbolt right. Survivor with the most red affinities. There's only 1 survivor left. So we're going to Ghost Step. Ghost Step over to here. She has no insanity left anymore. So here we go, rolling to attack. Don't need my randomizer dice anymore. There's only one survivor. 2 speed, 4. This is a miss because she is born with 1 evasion. So that's a miss. So this is 1 hit for 7 damage, which is just going to be a severe. To the legs. An 8 to the legs. So she's knocked down. What's 8 to the legs? Legs, 8. Bleeding token. She's got 3 bleed tokens now. She's knocked down. She's the only survivor, so the hand's going to go again. Another duration card. Okay, another duration card. Now she'll stand. She'll attack the hand. 2 speed hitting on 8+. She got 1 perfect hit. Okay. First strike. Here we go. A 3, that's going to do nothing. Here we go. Perform ghost deck targeting the attacker. The attacker has a grand weapon. The monster uses its weight against them. Our broker arm, she doesn't have anything. So, just going to go here. Ghost step it. That's going to knock her down. She's out of insanity. Let's roll brain trauma. A 10 on brain trauma is frenzy. So she gains +1 speed, +1 strength. Now it's this card. The right spot. She's in the right spot. So it's going to be 2 speed. 8 and a 7. That's 2 hits. It's going to be 2 severe injuries. She's got 3 bleed already. So if she can somehow not get a bleed, a 7 to the body. That's 2 bleed tokens. So she's donezo. Oh no! Alright, so that was donezo. That's the end of that. I lose all my gear. I didn't take any gear with me. Just sent out 4 survivors. Oh no. Good job, hand. And the hand's done. So, we get our endeavors. So, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 people go out. They all die, so we get 8 endeavors. We get 1 from collective toil. So, we get 9. Yeah, because we're below, we're down to 19 survivors, right? We had 22 or 18 survivors. So we're down to 18. We didn't use any knowledges. We didn't make any observations. Let's go ahead and read our defeat. Showdown. The hand. Defeat. If the settlement has the guidepost innovation, the hand leaves in peace. We have no guidepost. Otherwise, he slaughters all retired survivors in the settlement. Okay, we have no retired survivors. Okay, that's that. We have no lantern grand feast. That's fine, because we'll get a grand feast tomorrow, because we're going to do... Tomorrow will be the... whatchamacallit? The cat. Beast of Sorrow. So with Beast of Sorrow... Yeah, that's true. The Nose Hand also doesn't have any CC. That's true. So let me see. Where's Showdown? That's Showdown Gambler. King. Smog Singers. Yeah. So that's the end of that. All right, yeah. I just want to double check. I was using the regular hand setup, but it's all the same in the Gambler's Chest. All right. So we do Beast of Sorrow tomorrow. Well, we got withdraw our settlement event to get this out of the way, so we can get this done. We'll probably just do more. Whatchamacallit? Codpiece can go back. With Shuffle of Lights in the Sky. Yeah, it's on the suspicious card. I just wanted to make sure there was no, it didn't have a different like setup or something, because I just did the stone face and I didn't do the columns, and I didn't do the random terrain because I knew that was going to happen, so I just didn't bother with that. So. All right, here we go. Yeah, we'll Memento Mori. All right. We got to draw our settlement event and hope for a good one. So, settlement event. Here we go. It's rolled down. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Fifth card. Fifth card. Clinging Mist. I hate Clinging Mist. What is it? Settlement is, or we have no returning survivors. Settlement is hidden behind a thick green mist. Something about the way the light passes through it makes it seem alive. Roll 1d10. Okay. We got 10. Settlement have guideposts? No. Returning survivors must go on another hunt immediately, without departing or changing gear grids, or become the starting survivors for a new settlement, starting with the first story settlement event. We have no returning survivors, so, nothing happens. Okay. Nothing happens. Clinging Mists. My favorite settlement event ever. Alright. That's the end of that. Nothing happens. Man, if I would have sent out a scout, that would have been awful. Would have been awful had I actually fought the hand and drawn that and sent out a scout. That would have been awful. All right, we're on year 14 now. Hooray! Yeah, Beast of Sorrow. So we have 9 endeavors to spend. We'll probably do some intimacy just to get back up to 20. But that's it. So tomorrow we'll do that. We'll wait till we get the Grand Feast, then we'll trigger the Valentine's Day event when we Grand Feast after Beast of Sorrow. So, that was that was the modified hand, removing all the rewards and removing the one card that you can kill him with, and that's that. So, we did it. Definitely fun. The hand is still fine. I still have fun doing stupid stuff like that. What did we do? Last time we fought the hand, what did I do? Oh, last time we fought the hand, we almost killed him with Fist and Tooth. But we did 4 naked survivors last time. The only reason why I didn't send a scout out this time was, because I don't have any fresh acanthus to avoid the random severe head injury. So, can't send the scout out. Would have had to made that to avoid the random severe. Otherwise, I would have done the scout. We would have done the same exact thing as last time. But it was fun last time. This time it was fun. Send out 4 survivors. Not as fun because we couldn't get the hit location card, but whatever. That's that. So the result was just the same. Had we actually fought him, I don't think we would have done 20 damage. Would have just lost our gear. So, Beast of Sorrow tomorrow. If we can get Cat Eye circled, that'd be sick. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.